The viewers of STV, thank you for keeping yourself on STV. It's a lovely morning, and I want to say thank you for watching STV and keeping on STV. So today, my name is Kemi Angie, and I'm going to be giving you a lifestyle segment. As you know, it's packaged with the personality of the day, the book of the day, and the interior design tip of the day. So let me start with the book of the day. Our book of the day today is Chintu by Jennifer Nasubuga, a Ugandan writer. This book teaches us about the values of our social ethics, our modernization versus the tradition. It teaches us about the colonization. It teaches us about materialism. It's a very nice book. It was written by a Ugandan lady called Jennifer Nasubuga, someone that is from here in our land. You know, basically, I believe this book is to teach us more about who we really are, because she actually comes out in this book to teach us about the tradition versus the modernization. She comes out to teach us about the materialism part of like the part of us, that materialistic part of us. She comes out to teach us about the colonialism that we didn't see some of us, but she tells us more about it. This is a book that teaches us more of, how can I say, it's ethics, social ethics. How are you supposed to behave when it comes to when you're in public? How are you supposed to behave when you meet someone? How are you supposed to behave when you meet someone older than you? This is a book that is actually nice, called Chintu by Jennifer Nasubuga. So let us go in for the personality of the day. I know most of us are eagerly waiting to see who's the personality of today. My dear, this is someone's crush. This is my producer's crush, I would say, but I will not actually tell you the name, but let me take you there right now. Help me and join me as we go through the personality of the day with me, Kemi Angie.
Today's personality of the day is Michael Bakari Jordan. Michael Bakari Jordan is an American actor, a film producer, and a film director. He was born on the 9th of February in 1987, and apparently it makes him 33 years old. He was born in Santa Ana in California, and he is a son to Donna Jordan, Michael A. Jordan, and we have seen him in a number of movies. Movies like Black Panther in 2018, Just Mercy in 2019, Fantastic Four, that is in 2015, Creed in 2015, and then Fruitvale Station. In 2020, he was named as People's Sexiest Man Alive, and also he was ranked 15 on the list of 25 greatest actors of the 21st century by the New York Times.
It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Michael B. Jordan. I hope you get this message. So let us go into the interior design tip of the day, and today's interior design of the day is about decorating and remodeling. I'm going to be giving you tips about it. So join me as I take you through the journey of today's interior design tip.
Decorating on when you're remodeling your house. Most of us do what they call remodeling of our houses and decorating of our houses, but have you ever thought of certain tips before you actually do it? Now, these are some of the tips that you should always look at as you're decorating or as you're remodeling your house. First, sample your paint. Most of us just get any type of paint, white, as long as we see it trending or doing what, and we just paint in our houses. No, that is not how it works. Don't forget that paint selection is one of the most important decisions one can make when it comes to interior designing. These colors do matter. You don't just get any type of paint and put in your house. No, that is not how it works. And some of us do have this habit of when you go to your friend's house and you see a certain color that they painted in their homes, you also come to your home and then use that same exact paint because when you're at your friend's home, it looks beautiful to you, so you think it will work for you. No, not that all that works in your friend's home that will actually work in your home. Paint one room, look at it in the morning, look at it in the night, in the natural light, compare and see if this color will make you happy or it will make you calm. These colors do bring certain feelings in our hearts. You don't just paint any type of color in your house. For those that are actually decorating and remodeling, try to mix what they call high and low price points. Most of us are afraid to mix what they call high and low price points. Don't be afraid. Not everything that has to be precious for it to be important. That habit of you just getting, because something is expensive, you think it's very important and therefore it will look good in your house. No, learn how to mix what they call high and low price points. They will actually give a different blend when it comes to your house. Figure out what you don't like. Most of us just, I don't know how we do it, but when you're painting your house, when you're decorating your house, when you're remodeling your house, you tend to forget what you don't like. And then after doing the work, or when the work is accomplished, then you remember there's certain things you don't like. And then you start fidgeting to redo the whole thing again. First, think about things that you don't like. There's certain things that you use in your house, yet you know they'll bring out those old memories of yours, those old reactions that remind you of something terrible, something scary. And then after you just painting or decorating decorating or remodeling your house anyhowly, you later remember that there are certain things you have in your house that you don't like in your house, and then you start fidgeting to fix them. No, always first figure out what you don't like, put it on a list, and then start eliminating some of them, and you're like, oh, I won't use this, because when I put this in my house, it reminds me of this. If you don't do that, you end up redoing the work all the times. Always build around your space. Some of us tend to forget. You're supposed to plan according to the space of your house. Space is also essential. Most of us tend to buy furniture that is too large, too big, and it can't actually maybe fit in the space we have, or maybe the space we have is small, and therefore the furniture is too big. This tends to not to bring out the beauty of your house. So the larger the room, the more space for more various activities. Maybe you can actually have a sitting area, a television area, a work table area. So learn how to build around your space. If you have enough space, well and good. If you don't, buy things that can actually fit in that space that you do have. Plan according to the space you do have. Also, determine your style. When you're decorating or when you're remodeling your house, people tend to forget that there are certain things or certain styles they do want. You might want what they call the traditional interior design, the modern one, the playful, the elegant, the formal. First identify what type of style you want your house to be in, and then start what they call remodeling.
The lifestyle.